to show anybody
Well,
the thing.
Okay, this is where it all starts, everybody. We're kind of like getting ready to go to this march down here. And what is this march for again, Pete?
Well, first I'd just like to point out this is a 25-mile-an-hour zone.
Okay.
And as you can see, these cars have been going by like 45. Well, not this guy.
Okay.
Scratch that. Sorry. No, there we go.
There's no...
This march is in response to the police overreach and obvious violence. Mark!
Hey, Mark.
Come here.
You going to the march, man?
Ask him the questions.
Okay, then.
He's got all the answers.
He's got all...
This is one of my besties.
Okay, then. Listen,
this
Mark.
Is Garrett, by the way.
I know him. So, what do you think about this latest situation with, with the police brutality and the killings of Michael Brown and Eric Garner?
Well, I think, like Al Sharpton said, the grand jury system is broken and needs to be fixed.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
because
and
apparently there's all this, nothing's been done.
Right.
Enough evidence to convict, or at least in the trial, not doing it.
Okay, well, did you hear that the Attorney General of Missouri and such is thinking about bringing the case back with Michael Brown because the grand jury was given the wrong instructions?
It won't matter because they'll come up with the same one because the system's broken.
Oh, okay, then thank you. All right, let's...
We want justice! No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace!
We're an advocate for young people, for old people, for straight people, for gay people, for black people, for white people, but for all people. She is phenomenal. Let's give a round of applause for my good friend, Miss Doris. Come on up, Miss Doris.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming out on this cold night. I want to share this with you. I need someone to hold this mic. Black young people killed while unarmed and unresisting arrest.
It's murder!
It's murder.
John Crawford III in Beaver Creek, Ohio. Tyree Woodson in Baltimore, Maryland. Ezell Ford, Los Angeles, California. Dante Parker. San Bernardino, California. Some of these you might know. Michael Brown Jr. Ferguson, Missouri. Eric Garner. New York City. I can't breathe. Trayvon Martin. These people all died violently. And they died in small towns, just like Charlottesville.
That's right.
All across this country. They died in towns like Iberia Parish, Louisiana, Ferguson, Missouri, Beaver Creek, Ohio, Bastrop, Texas, Bradfield Farms, North Carolina, and many, many more. I have a list of 55 deaths in the last 4 years.
Wow.
We're here to know these people, to recognize these people, to honor them, but not the way in which they died. We are here to prevent that.
That's right.
Thank you for coming out. Thank you for your decency and being active in this movement. Thank you.
No peace! No peace! All right. The next brother that we have coming up is a dynamic, phenomenal, articulate, just all around good guy. I had a call out yesterday to brothers. I put it on Facebook. I said it on the radio this morning. We need the brothers to step up. It warms my heart to see so many brothers here. Now we got to keep it going. All of us together. Without any further ado, we're going to bring up my brother, Emmanuel Brown.
Thank you. I'm going to speak from the heart. I don't have anything pre-written, but I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I know it took courage. I myself almost didn't come out tonight because I wanted to be seen as someone who was polite or moderate. I didn't want to be labeled as an activist or radical. So I know some of you maybe dealt with some of those same fears before you came out. And it took courage to be out here tonight and to stand for people who are voiceless and to be an advocate for people who are powerless. And I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. And I want to say that being polite and being silent, a lot of times you might think it's peaceful, but it's quite the opposite. It can be deadly.
Exactly. Exactly.
And when you look at the videos of Eric Garner and Tamir Rice and you hear about Michael Brown, you start to realize that reality. And so by coming out tonight, you're choosing not to protect a system that is unjust and it's unfair.
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
I can't breathe. No justice, no peace.
All right, we got one more. We got one more person that's gonna come up and speak real quick before we take over and shut down the downtown mall. Without any further ado, this lady doesn't need any introduction. Miss Amy Sarah Marshall, why don't you come on up?
Can you hear me?
Louder.
When Wes asked me to talk today, I didn't really know why, and I'm speaking very. I did not write anything for this. Actually, I did all day long, but I'm throwing it away. I am just a little white woman in Charlottesville, and I'm also gay, so I get to claim oppression sometimes. I don't know what it is to be black in America. I can't tell that story. So how do I show that I'm here? How do I show my support? How do I have a voice when I really need to listen? And so what I've been thinking about, for me, this is what I'm trying to do. You know, when you're teaching your kids how to cross the street, and you tell them to stop, look, and listen, and hold hands. And that's what I'm thinking that I need to do. Anytime I see somebody, and I have prejudice, we all do. I see somebody, and something about the way they look, the color of their skin makes me scared to be who I am, makes me scared to talk. I turn away. Instead, I'm going to stop. I'm going to look at my own assumptions. I'm going to look at my own privilege as a white person. I'm going to look at my own assumptions that because you're black, you don't like me because I'm gay. I'm going to look at my own assumptions that because I might not have a lot of money and you do, that you're not going to like me. I'm going to stop, and take a look. And then I'm going to listen, and I'm going to invite people to talk to me. Even when I am scared and I don't want to and I'm shy. And this is how we do it, because then we hold hands and we cross this intersection, and we cannot do it by every day, just like Emmanuel said. This March of Peace we're having now, we need to have every single day of our lives with every single person we interact with our husbands and our wives in the bedroom. Violence there, stop it. Right? With our children and what we teach our children. When I teach my little white son, I don't want him to grow up and become a cop who doesn't know when to stop people. Because when we teach our children love, that's what they know, and that's what they know to express. Stop the cycle of oppression right now.
Big things in small packages. All right. So here's what we're gonna do next. All of us together as one. We're gonna head down on the downtown mall. We're gonna be as loud as we can, and we're gonna yell, "Shut it down! Shut it down!"
Let's go!
Ready? Let's go.
I can't breathe.
Louder.
I can't breathe.
Louder.
I can't breathe.
Louder.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Shut it down. 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 Shut it down.
And maybe I can get a better understanding of the significance of this from somebody else.
We need to make sure, like Esther in the book of Esther, just because you're in the palace doesn't excuse you to be concerned and compassionate about those who are suffering. You know, it's our opportunity and our obligation.
What's your name, by the way?
Hoder R. Hamilton.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so I mean, this is an important message. It's a message that says we believe we are connected, not just by race, but in the human race.
Thank you. See, that's the point I was trying to make in the video that I'm doing. That it's not a black or white thing, really, even though media will have you believe that this is what it's about, a black or white thing. But in reality, it's a human thing. It's a wrong and a right thing. It's about a moral issue and so forth.
Absolutely. Whether it's the Holocaust or slavery, it's the same message. Let me
exactly.
Say
all right.
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. That is the chant. That is the chant. I can't breathe. People across America have had enough, and now they are speaking out.